Hey, what's going on, YouTube fam? So check this out. This video right here is just going to be me telling you all to pay attention and be obedient to that small, still voice and that impression that you get deep down within and on the inside. Not in your mind, not in your heart, but just right there in like your gut, your intuition, whatever you want to call it, however it resonates with you all. I'm not going to get into the semantics of that. But man, that's how God, that's how the creator, your creator, source, the universe, the largest Christ, the Holy Spirit, your ancestors, your angels, whatever you call it, however it resonates with you. You already know what I call it. You already know what I'm about. It's God, the largest Christ, Holy Spirit, my ancestors and angels and stuff like that kind of help and guide me, who's pointing to my life. But it's not about that. It's just about you all understanding and recognizing that voice and paying attention to that voice and listening to that voice. You guys, listen. Because I paid attention to that voice, you guys, because I paid attention to that voice, I'm telling you, my apologies about that, you guys, but listen. Because I paid attention to that voice, you all, I kept renter's insurance for the first time in my life. I never was the type of person to keep renter's insurance past 1 month. Like, I was the type of person, once I got renter's insurance, once I signed the lease, and after that month passed, I don't know you wasn't looking for that renter's insurance anymore. You wasn't checking. That renter's insurance was gone. And I would not got renter's insurance when it was time for me to renew my lease. That's the type of person I was. I mean, real low vibrational. You know what I mean? I don't call it low vibrational. That's surviving. You know what I mean? You do what you have to do to survive, because you don't think that something like what the renter's insurance is there to help you with will actually happen. You don't think that something like that will actually happen to you. You know what I mean? Because the renter's insurance covers you for the what ifs. What if you pipe burst, fire, and things like that, and you get robbed or something like that? That's what that renter's insurance is for. But you don't think that that's going to happen, and that was initially my thinking. But at the start of 2020, when I first signed into my apartment lease, and I think it was like 2020, like 2021, something told me, get you some renter's insurance and keep you some renter's insurance. Do not let your renter's insurance lapse. Do not give up your renter's insurance. And I'm talking because I know it was God talking to me. And I'm thinking to myself, well, God, blah, 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 why I need to. And then, I forget to pay and stuff like this. And he said, well, put it on auto pay. And so I said, okay, I'll put it on auto pay. So I thought about it. I like to make things a challenge. I like to make things fun. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and make a challenge out of this. I'm going to challenge myself to keep my renter's insurance for a whole year. Make a challenge out of it, make it fun. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I do things. I don't like to just look at it as a negative and stuff like that. I like to see how I can make this a positive. So needless to say, as I'm re-signing my lease back in 2022, I think it was like 2 months later after I just re-signed my lease, I had found out on February 16th that I had graduated. That degree back there, I graduated. It had been confirmed, and they were telling me congratulations and things like that. And I remember getting online, talking to my friends and talking to my family, letting them know that I passed this test. I had got the degree and everything, because I had to take a test before I could graduate and everything. So I did that, and something told me I was going to lay down and go to sleep. Something told me, do not go to sleep. Do not go to sleep. Get up, do something. Don't go to sleep. So long story short, I get up, talking to my mom. I didn't go to sleep. And I kid you not, man, I experienced something I never experienced before in my life, man. An apartment fire. Like someone had literally started a fire, man. And it was a 3 alarm fire, it was all in the news and all that. The moral of the story is, listen, if I did not pay attention to that small still voice and that impression, I would be telling you all, man, don't be like me. And now I'm telling you all to be like me. You see what I'm saying? Your story is going to be told the way your story is going to be told. You fill out the details and determine whether or not your story is going to be on the end where you're telling someone, hey, listen, do what I did or don't do what I did. You make the choice. You make the determination. It's up to you. And with that being said, I'm going to let this video end and I'm going to call it a day. You guys have a wonderful day, night, or whatever it is when you see this video. May these words bless you, and may these words speak positivity into your life. And for those who have eyes, let them see, and for those who have ears, let them hear. Let this message resonate with who it needs to resonate with. Peace, you guys.